Good evening. Sven here for Common Sense Survival, and tonight I want to talk about Kydex. Um, First order of the agenda is, what is Kydex? Kydex is a moldable thermoplastic acrylic polyvinyl chloride. Be technical with you. It is a thermoplastic that is extremely moldable. It is extremely tough. It holds its shape once molded very, very well, and has a host of applications. Uh, Not only in the knife, gun industry, military, space program, aircrafts, and even down to your some things on the briefcases for your businessmen. But most of all, it's known for, I believe, just my opinion, is in military, police, and civilian applications for, try to get that in there where you can see it, holsters and weapon harnessing. This is an alien gear type inside the waistband holster. I've worn this for about a couple of years now. It's just excellent material. It very easy to clean. Once again, like I said, if you need to reshape it a little bit, just by chance, if it doesn't come just right, you can use a hair dryer to get it hot enough to reshape it a little bit. I've seen people say that that they would take some of that blue painter's tape and wrap their gun and put it in there and then reheat the holster so that it would expand it a little bit if it comes in just too tight. I saw a video on that here somewhere. Not sure if I would try that or not. I might just send it back and get me another one, tell them it's too tight. Get it right. But yeah, gun applications. Here's another one here. This is a Uncle Mike's paddle holster for a revolver. It's got your tension screws over here, so you can adjust the tension on this one in particular. It's got kind of a springy action to it here, so it's very, very good. So it's out a little bit. Your screws bring it in. So if it's too tight, you can release your screws and adjust your tension. Super good products. Both the Uncle Mike's and the alien gear. Love them. Just love them. But I'm doing this video because the other day I was showing a knife to somebody at a gathering, and they were like, "Oh, what's this?" And it wasn't even a Kydex sheath. It was kind of a look-alike. It's this molded plastic sheath, but it retains the blade the same way. And they're like, no, don't tell me. I'll figure it out here, And I was really worried because I keep my blades extremely sharp, and I didn't want to just, jerking this blade out and catching somebody behind them or hurting themselves. There's a simple way. Most Kydex sheaths are pretty simple. You just grasp the handle, put your thumb up here, and just push with your thumb and pop the knife out from its retention point. And that's the safe way to remove a very sharp blade or a very dull blade. Dull blades are even worse because they're just going to really do a nasty cut. This is going to do a real straight, nice cut. Where they can stitch you up a lot easier if you do wind up cutting yourself. But the Kydex has come a long way. You got these nice little neck knives. Once again, grasp your blade, push off with your thumb. Very simple. Nice little M-Tech blade there. Super nice little knife. People say, "Oh, those cheap knives." Oh, I'm telling you, little knife here from Mentek, super nice little Tonto blade. Not big on the Tonto blades, but this one makes the exception. The Schrade. Now here's the difference too. This is a well, this is folded over down here on the edge. It is a one piece, but it's riveted on both edges coming around. Where this one here is folded over on the top edge here and is riveted just on one edge here. And once again, push off with your thumb and draw your knife in a orderly fashion, so you're not jerking this thing out of there and hurting yourself or someone around you. Okay, it's got a nice little Kydex belt loop there. Just a nice little knife. This is just a nice all-around little camp kind of knife for doing some bushcraft work or some, because it has this nice little sway back here. It's a nice little skinner also. That's the SCHF 24 by Schrade. Recommend that one. Like I said, really good, nice little Kydex sheath. It does have a little bit of a rattle in there, but not much. It's really well made. So remember that one. And getting into a little bit bigger knife here, I've got my BK K-Bar Becker BK7. This knife comes with a ballistic nylon type sheath, so you can buy these sheaths aftermarket, and you pretty much have to do it up on your own, whether you use a tech lock type of application for a belt lock, or do what I did. I made my own one of a kind. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. That is a big just strap of leather that I can wear either vertically or it will pivot either way. So if I sit down, I can just pivot it. I'm stealing my ideas out there either. So once again, Kydex also comes in multiple colors, and most of your Kydex guys out there that are making these sheaths now, you know, we've got multiple colors here. You got black and the coyote on the other side, but the retention on these, as you can see how it spreads apart there. Get that up there where you can see it. The retention on that, it just grabs, it just holds its shape very, very well. I highly recommend these sheaths and holsters, but you know, if you prefer a leather holster or a cloth type holster, you know, the foam type stuff, you know, it's all personal preference. Just like, hey, I like this BK7 because it's me. You know, you may not like that, and you have to make that choice. So the best thing to do is to find somebody who's got a nice Kydex sheath and just check it out. Say, hey, dude, let me check out that Kydex. I've been thinking about buying something, but I don't know what the heck I'm looking at here. So check it out, you know, before you go buy something. I just love the Kydex. It's me personally, it's top of the line stuff. Whoever dreamt that up, thank you. You done good. I'm sure you made a bunch of money off of it, but for the survivalists, for military applications, for our men over there, our fighting men, with a good Kydex holster and good Kydex sheath up on their web gear, you can't beat it. It's waterproof. It's impact resistant. If you got if it were to get, like, you know, blood or something on it, you can wipe it off. You can and clean it with alcohol, and go right back out and do it again the next day if you need to. So that's just my opinion. about the Kydex. I am a Kydex kind of guy. I think they're great. Fell in love with Kydex a long time ago. So even on my little EDC here, I've got a little neck knife there on my little EDC here. I keep this in my lunch pail every day when I go to work. So it's fire making stuff in there. My little knife there if I need it. Although I carry a regular folder in my pocket all the time anyway. If you don't know what the Kydex is, I urge you to check it out. Talk to somebody that knows a little bit more about Kydex, maybe a little bit more than even that I'm familiar with, and make your own personal decision. Just because I like Glock, you may like Smith and Wesson, or maybe the next guy likes Ruger. It's all a personal choice, and that choice is yours. So check it out, and wish you the best at what you choose there. Very, very, it's just as personal as anything. So Sven here from Common Sense Survival. I'm gonna shut up now, or I'll talk all night long. Love you all out there. God bless. God bless America. God bless all our veterans, retired, and all our military out there serving overseas and maybe didn't make it home for Independence Day. And we were able to celebrate our Independence Day because of all of our veterans out there working and retired. Thank you, Common Sense Survival. Don't forget, be prepared, people.